What's that? Oh, I'm gonna get called the DC show for doing another one. Oh well, fuck it. I want to talk about Batman versus Superman. For starters, I want to get right off the bat, I do not think this movie is perfect. I absolutely am not going to say that this movie is a masterpiece and is absolutely no flaws, it's flawless, none of that. There's some issue. I have some issues with it. I'll get into them. But let's start off with a little positives. After the last video I just made, I was very negative. It's probably not out yet, but I was very negative in that. So let me start off with the positives of this movie. The first one is, of course, Zach.
Cash in my hair to my ass. Do the dash, can you make it go fast? Fuck the fame, all I want is them bands. If she keep on mugging, I'ma still her man. He watching my behavior cause he know I'm bad. Pussy.
What can I say? The guy has a eye for directing these extremely iconic visuals. They just pop. Like the Superman walking towards the Batmobile on fire. It's amazing. Also, another thing I really enjoy is the Bruce Wayne Alfred dynamic. They're very much like partners. It's not Alfred's his butler. It's they assist each other. Like Bruce brings Alfred coffee. Like, I just think that's really nice. It's like, it's really neat. And like Alfred like contradicts him with like the you're gonna go to war. I just really enjoy that. Like Alfred is more of a partner. He's fixing like the Batmobile and stuff, and he's like testing the voice modifier. When he does that, I don't know what he says. He says something really weird. But he's very hands-on in a way we haven't really seen, and it's a nice change. Also, I just really like Jeremy Irons and Ben Affleck. I think they're a good combo, and they have like really nice chemistry together. Also, Batman is done so well in this movie that I have a secret theory that Zack Snyder wanted to make a friggin' Batman movie, and Warner Brothers wouldn't let him, so he went, oh, I'll just put him in the Superman sequel. And honestly, I'd watch a whole movie of just these two. I think it's amazing. I think that this Batman with this history is it in a way it's good, and it's like really like there's a lot of potential to it, but also like it's bad. Like he's kind of old, and we saw what happened, and now he's done, and now we won't get that Batman movie with Ben Affleck where like he was locked in Arkham. Like that would have been so fucking cool, man. Like I want that movie. And I enjoy when Alfred he's just running around throwing around metaphors like the fever, the rage that turns good men cruel, so falls the house of Wayne. Like, who says this shit? I just love it.
Men fall from the sky. The gods hurl thunderbolts. Innocents die. That's how it starts. The fever, the rage, the feeling of powerlessness that turns good men cruel.
Also, I really, really need to talk about the warehouse scene. I think it's amazing. It's like so like Batman Arkham-esque, and it shows Batman just take a bullet to the head, throw a crate at a dude. Like, he's a mass murderer, but like I don't care.
I'll kill her! Believe me, I'll do it!
I believe you.
Alright, I'm done with Batman now. I'm gonna move on to talking a little bit about Superman, because I feel like this movie doesn't do him justice. I said justice, you know, like the name of the... I'll stop now. Okay. In the theatrical version of this movie, he's very sidelined, which really adds to my theory that Zack Snyder just really wanted to make a Batman movie, and Warner Brothers was like, no. And he went, fine, I'm putting it in my movie about Superman. That's not really about Superman. I think Henry is good with what he is given. I don't think he's given much, but I do enjoy the political questions that are asked about what if there was a Superman. And I liked seeing Metropolis incident from the perspective of Bruce Wayne as a normal person. I think it really adds to the God among men thing that Zach is going for in these movies. I think that the line with Martha where she's like,
I never wanted this world to have you. Be their hero, Clark. Be their monument, be their angel. Be anything they need you to be. Or be none of it. You don't owe this world a thing.
as much as I think that scene is very nice and the music really helps it, spoilers, Superman kind of owes the world everything. I mean, he's kind of like a fucking mass murderer here. And he kind of needs to do this. He's done it for a year. At least give it 5, bud, before you call it quits. Also, while we're on the topic of Superman and the mass murders, I really like that opening scene where you see Bruce from the ground and you see them hurtling in the buildings, and Bruce is, beating Batman, but he's in like Bruce Wayne mode, so he can't he can't. He's doing it. He's like, fuck the identity, and runs in to save whoever he can. And I think this scene is like the best way to show the reasoning for why Batman wants to kill Superman. Shouldn't be killing, but whatever. I've accepted it. I said it in the Man of Steel video. And I love that ending shot when Bruce looks up at the sky at Superman and Zod like hurtling each other. I think it's very menacing and it's a really nice setup. Okay, so let's talk about Lex Luthor now. I think this Lex is weird as hell. I think that he makes these weird noises.
True! Ow! Run!
Also, like, he has this weird god complex, and he runs around talking about like Icarus and stuff at like company functions, and then loses what he's saying, goes what was I saying? Like out loud? Like, how does this man function day to day? Like, I still can't figure it out, let alone run a multi-million-dollar company. Alright, now let's talk about the plan. The plan he has is so goddamn convoluted, and you're not really sure if he knows the identity of Bruce Wayne and Batman until like 2 hours and 20 minutes into the movie. Something like that. I didn't check. Don't quote me on it. I don't really care that much. It's just, well, I do care. I'm making a video on it, but like, whatever, man. Either way, the plan doesn't make any sense, and it's really complicated to get Batman to fight Superman, but like somehow it works. And also, like, the fight is really dumb. And the Martha scene, I don't want to talk about it, but I just think it's really funny.
Why did you say that name?
Before I go, I think the nightmare stuff is really cool, but I don't really want to say too much about it because I think the Snyder Cut's going to give us more about it, and I haven't seen yet as of recording this, so we'll see. So before I go, here's a bunch of clips of lines I just thought were really funny or liked.
You're gonna go to war. Bar, funnel, ferry, butter bar, funnel, ferry, butter bar, funnel, ferry. There's nothing wrong with the microphone.
There's no time.
I understand. Breathe it in. That's fear. You're not brave. Men are brave.
Stay down. If I wanted it, you'd be dead already. I'll take you in without breaking you.
I bet your parents taught you that you mean something. That you're here for a reason. My parents taught me a different lesson. dying in the gutter for no reason at all.
Fools in the holy. Yes, the Almighty comes clean about how dirty he is when it counts. To save Martha.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.